Alright guys, so we're playing some Yone top lane into a Sion, and I'm gonna teach you guys exactly on how you guys can play Yone top right now. So, what you want to run is Little Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Cut the Grass, Second Wind, and then we also have Overgrowth. Then we also have Ignite, and we have Dawn's Blade. This matchup is actually very good. I'm gonna showcase you why. Sion is like an early game champ, but only after he reaches level 6 and gets like a little bit of armor. In the early game, he's really not that strong. So there's plenty of ways you can beat him in the early game. Also, Yone is like, believe it or not, but Yone is really good at pretty much every stage of the game, right? A lot of people say that Yone is more of a mid-late game champion, but in my opinion, Yone is actually an early game champion as well, especially in top. If you know like how to position flawlessly, this champion can be extremely broken. And in case you don't really believe in it, there's currently a lot of Yone one-tricks and Challenger as well, playing only Yone top lane. This champion is actually really good. Of course, it really depends on the matchup you're up against, but in general, like, a lot of matchups are actually really good for you. I'm gonna all-in this one. That's the bone play from him going down. I'm gonna immediately all-in again, because I still have the proc for my Little Tempo. Nice. And just like that, we are getting a kill. So you see where I'm getting at, right? So when you all in as Yone, you pop in your E. A lot of people think that Yone's power is gone, right? The thing is, when you proc Little Tempo on Yone, after using your E, you can then re-engage without the E, and then you can still use the Little Tempo proc. And that's what a lot of people don't know about Yone. They don't see this coming. That's why I highly encourage you to use this tactic. There you go. I win this one because I have the Little Tempo proc. And there you go. I still had the Little Tempo proc. You see how broken that is, guys? There you go. The Little Tempo proc, once you have this proc on Yone, there's almost not a single champion in the game that can actually beat you, right? Maybe like another champion with Little Tempo proc is maybe he stands a chance, like a Jax, for example. But in most matchups, most champions don't use Little Tempo currently. And that's where you can use this little tactic, so. Let's go with Berserker's Creeps, and then we start building towards shieldbow. But yeah, I can't say this enough, guys. Yone top, believe it or not, but Yone is not exactly what people are saying it is. Yone is not just a mid-late game champion. Yone is definitely an early game champion, for sure. There are so many matchups you can kill in the early game with Yone. Especially level 1 is one of the biggest, most strongest champs in the game. Like, similar like Yasuo, Yone can literally obliterate you level 1 because of the Little Tempo and the way how the champion functions. You have such a big, like, power spike, like way bigger than any other champ, because your Q cooldown is also incredibly low, and the third one just also gives you a knock up on top of that. It's just really good. And we got him again. So we CC locked him so he couldn't walk out anymore. Nice. A trick you can do with Yone is that you can stack up your third Q and your ultimate together. So you either use your ultimate first and you lock your enemy inside the CC, and then you can directly Q after that and CC him for longer. Or you can do the opposite way. So you third Q first, you knock him in the air, and then you press your R right after. And what happens is your opponent is going to be locked inside the CC for a large portion of the time. This allows you to wave in like multiple auto attacks. And then if you use your E with that as well, you're going to do so much damage. Like there's almost not a single champ in the game that can tank all that damage together. Even if your opponent survives, you can press ignite if they still live. So let's see. This guy's pretty smart. He went Scion with Bramble. So he's cutting like a portion of my healing now if I get lifesteal. But not a problem. I can still sustain up even if he's got Bramble. So okay, let's shove this out. We're gonna start maxing E. Oh, I failed it. My bad. My Q expired. I have my shield, so that's not a problem. Close. Make sure you don't hit the... Make sure you don't tank the tower, Cam, when doing this. Okay. Pretty good. Let's get some plates. And we're going to get the wave now. I might even consider getting the final plate as well. Yep. Obviously, we're gonna make sure he doesn't get back to lane. Okay, I still have 2 potions remaining. I'm gonna stack up my Q. And I think we can probably kill him here. Yep. Got him again. Nice. And now we're going to get this wave. Their jungler is currently in bot lane, so there's no one here. Maybe a Kali could come top lane because she's currently missing. Oh, turns out she's also down there, so we can really do whatever we like currently. Both mid laner and the enemy jungle are in bottom. Oh, he didn't press R. I was thinking he was going to press R. Okay. I was expecting a Scion ultimate, but he didn't ult. I was thinking of killing him a 3rd time before backing off, because I have way more damage than Scion does currently. If I sidestep Scion's ultimate, then I can safely kill him, because I can sidestep the Q using my E. So he would have like no damage at all. I could outplay like both of his abilities by simply sidestepping and using E.
Without a banquet of sorrow,
an enemy has been slain.
Okay, we're gonna hard shove this because he's going to back off. Here we go. Turns out that he's actually staying. That's even better. Okay, I'm gonna shove this out, doing the same tactic from before. Here we go. You can go in. And we got him. Let's get this camp here. Playing Yone is the champion itself is so clean and just so easy to play, in my opinion. Like with Yasuo, Yasuo is out of Yone and Yasuo. I have to admit though, Yasuo is my main champion, and it's not because like he is you know, any more special than Yone is. To be honest, Yone and Yasuo are both literally the exact same champions, except they just work slightly different. But I'm more of a Yasuo fan because I grew up playing Yasuo. Like, Yasuo has been my main out of the two simply because he's been existing for much longer. And for that reason, like, I like him more. Also, Yasuo is more Yasuo is harder to play than Yone for sure, because Yasuo does not have a like a two abilities in one, right? With Yasuo, you actually got to knock up, you got to get like the perfect combo in to even get the knock up in the first place. And there's a couple combos that you have to learn with Yasuo to perfection as a champion, right? With Yone, you don't actually have that. Instead, this is just a clean champion where you could lock in Yone and you could perform super well. Like, all you need to know is some basic knowledge on how to kite properly and how to position all that stuff. But if you get the hang of that, like, this champion is very clean to play. It's very easy and in general just feels really flawless. That's why I like Yone, and probably that's also why I would recommend Yone much more than Yasuo ever will. Like, why even bother learning Yasuo if Yone is 10 times easier to play than Yasuo? You know what I mean? Like, with Yone, you just pop in ultimate for no reason and you just get kills. Right? It's just such a better design for people that are looking to get into these champions. So yeah, if you want my honest opinion, if you're looking to play one of these champions, just I would recommend Yone much more than Yasuo. Okay, got him. Okay. Well, free kill again. I will go for this camp though. Nice. Wait. Gotta get the small one. I think I could probably outplay him. Depends. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually kind of I'm surprised with how far Trundle's actually got in here. Yep. And he goes down. Oh, they actually go for a surrender too. Well, I guess they probably saw like me being like 9-0 or something like that in top lane. If they're like, okay, I'm just going to surrender the game, I guess. I don't know. I haven't even seen the enemy ball lane. But hey, either way, this is Yone top lane. Thank you so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.